Alright y'all, day 89. We are taking our last steps in Vermont. About to enter the second to last state. This rain will not let go. It's supposed to already have stopped. We're still getting misted on. Here it is, y'all. So getting through the whites. The mountains just passed. Into our last state. Get this finished off. Great performance food right here, y'all. View up grilled chicken salad. This is at Lou's in downtown Hanover. Lou's. Make sure you stop in here. So as usual, the Vermont weather has carried over just on the other side of the river to New Hampshire, and it will not stop. There's Dartmouth Stadium right over there, pretty cool. But yeah, you walk right through Hanover. Stopped and got me a salad at Lou's. Also got that free donut, which was amazing. Now we're heading back to the trail after about a 27-hour hiatus. Getting back up into the woods. I'm sure they're going to be dry. I'm sure the trail should be nice and dry today, maybe even dusty. Another look at Dartmouth Stadium. Love it. Alright, we'll catch up with y'all. It's going to be raining, so I don't know how much I'll be filming. Alright y'all, ascending up out of Hanover a little bit. Got 2 big climbs today if I choose to do them. See how far I end up going. I want to walk probably at least 6 hours. Didn't start hiking till 12. Well, that's not really true because all the miles from the hotel I stayed at into Hanover are all 18 miles. So I guess I have been hiking for a while. I've already done a couple of miles. So we'll see. See how I feel. I feel pretty good now after that maple donut. When you get to Lou's, all those coming up behind me, don't mess around, go for that maple donut. I usually don't eat maple stuff. That was incredible. Well, I guess if I would have factored in those miles that I've already done, I'd realize I've already walked 3 miles today. So really I only have about 9-ish left to Moose Mountain Shelter. Or I could go 15 to another one. Don't know that I want to do 15 today, starting at 15 from here, and it's 1 o'clock. But maybe. I know I got some big mountains to go over, so we'll see. Probably going to do Moose today. I'm in no real big rush. I don't plan on starting Moose Lock till Thursday morning. That's strategic. Warm's building in behind us. Oh, so funny enough, this rucksack feels so good compared to that Osprey. Now my anti-gravity Osprey is the best feeling ruck I've ever had on, but this Mariposa by Gossamer Gear is really comfortable ruck, other than it gives me sweaty back. And you'd know as soon as I get it back, temps are going to be in the 70s and 80s the next few days, so sweaty back's going to get at me again. But it will be nice up on top of the mountains in the snow. Alright, here we go. Alright, last comment from Chatty Cathy will quit hitting the record button before I get to these big hills. I was talking to Big Bird on his channel today. His boots are wearing out. He's looking at what to get. And you know, I just see the dichotomy of people who suggest footwear, and they're all good. Everybody's input is good, man. I don't mean to try to devalue anybody. That would be ridiculous because everybody likes what they like. But I always notice that the older generation mostly say boots, and they'll give you the same reasons. Better on rocks, gonna protect your ankles, so on and so forth. And younger generation, you come out here and find one of the younger generations in boots. I've seen a couple. I actually think Silver Girl might wear a type of boot. But other than that, they're in trail runners. So man, trust me, hard-headed early riser. Y'all know I started in boots. Then I switched, I compromised and went to a hiking shoe, not a trail runner. And then finally gave in, put on trail runners, and I told Big Bird, I will never go back. Like, this is a decision I wish I'd have made a long time ago. The rock guard in these shoes are amazing. I'm a lot more agile. And all the old timers think, well, hell, you're falling because you're moving too fast, or those shoes aren't good if you had boots on. Man, I slipped as much or more in my boots as I do in these. The problem with the boots, I wasn't agile enough at times. I wasn't fast enough because of the weight of the boot to move my feet and save myself. So it all comes in balance. Everybody has their preference. But what I told Big Bird, if somebody's giving you advice or giving me advice on footwear, first thing I'm gonna ask them is, have you worn both types? Or all three types, really, if you talk about a boot, a hiking shoe, and a trail runner. Have you worn all three types significant distances on terrain like the AT? And if you hadn't, and you're still giving your advice, man, I gotta take that advice as pretty shallow, because you're going with the mantra of works for me should work for everybody. And man, we know that just ain't true. So anyway, open for discussion. But I'm never going back, I'm telling you. The only caveat to that is if I'm coming to Colorado or New Hampshire in the winter to do wintertime stuff, clearly I'll be in some type of cold weather boot. So it's 2:19, about 4 miles in. Before I forget, I wanted to mention there was two nice gentlemen that came. Sounded like they drove a pretty long way and met me in downtown Hanover right before I got to Zimmerman's. Man, I think the names elude me now, of course. I think the taller guy was Mike. But anyway, if y'all could just comment, let me know that it was you. And man, I appreciate y'all coming down, shaking my hand. That was pretty cool. Unexpected. And the other guy gave me 3 New Hampshire Challenge coins. These tiny coins. I'm gonna give to Caleb, which is very cool as well. So appreciate y'all coming out, man. That was pretty special today. Unexpected. My mind was a little disheveled thinking about all the admin stuff I had to do to get out of town, but I appreciate it, guys. Here I go making a long video. Now, I've got coverage all day today, and as soon as I get to the shelter, I won't have a lick of coverage. I want to do a quick review of the Norwich Inn. Took me a second to remember what the name was. Very cool place, and it's right off the trail. And it's before you get into Norwich, Hanover. Once you get into Hanover, man, you're paying $200 plus for a room. The Norwich, however, their hiker rate is like $102. Now I know you people on a budget, that's out of your price range a lot of times. But for those who can flip it, I want to go and stay there with the family sometime. It was really cool. They have a restaurant downstairs. They have an ale house downstairs. There's 39 rooms or something. It's bigger than a bed and breakfast. So Big Bird, if that's in your budget, buddy, that place is right up your alley, man. It's a pretty classy joint. Room was nice. I ended up paying $10 more for a king room. They didn't have a double room ready when I got there. Didn't want to wait, so I just paid $10 extra. It was fabulous. My windows were looking right over, is it Dean and Witt's or whatever, the store right next to it, which is a fabulous store, by the way. That's just worth stopping into town for if you don't stay. And I hear it's a cheaper resupply than the Dartmouth Co-op. Yeah, so it was a good room. They don't have things like refrigerators and microwaves in your room. It's a bed and breakfast type. All that stuff's kind of downstairs. They have coffee and stuff 24 hours a day. Of course, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning worrying that they wouldn't have any coffee made because, you know, the service people aren't in yet. Went down there and they had a Keurig machine with a bunch of different variety K-Cups. It was awesome. I was freaking high on caffeine at about 5 o'clock in the morning. I went and got me about 3 cups. Felt like I was getting over on them. Like there wasn't no guard on the Keurig machine, so early riser was ODing on coffee. It was delicious. Can't wait to get home to my Keurig. All right, y'all. Moose Mountain South Peak. It is 4:06 in the afternoon. Beautiful overview. Moving on. Dude, can I just tell y'all, people are ridiculous. Steve, Adriana, and my favorite. They put all my favorites in here. They did. It's ridiculous. Thank y'all so much. I'm at the, what is this, the Moose Mountain Shelter. Yeah, look at that. Still deciding if I'm going to stay here or not. Man, I'd like to put in a few more miles. I got to do some calculating. But I tell you, like this just helped out with some food calculation, because this is all I need right here. Y'all are a mess. Haven, you got some good parents, buddy. I hope you enjoyed seeing yourself. Alright, man. Cannot describe, Steve and Adriana and Avon, how good this food is. I'm sitting there eating these peanut butter pretzels and drinking this Coke, and I am in freaking heaven. Not only am I just doing that, I'm also doing it. Where is it? Ain't gonna focus. Looking over just, there it is. Looking over that. Are you kidding me? Here's your Coke commercial right here. Good Lord, that's good. Thank y'all, made my day. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna stay at the Moose Shelter. I tell you, Steve and Adriana and Avon, y'all did me a favor probably. I was gonna push on to the Trapper John Shelter or whatever's next, 6 more miles. Cause then I was getting it in my head, man. I was like, if I just get there tomorrow, I can do 20 the next day, and that sets me up to where I can do Moosalok on Wednesday. That'd leave 6 miles before the road crossing, and then I'll just go ahead and do Moosalok on Wednesday. Man, that's all great and good, but we know the warming trend's coming. The good thing to do is to let 2 days of warm weather and sun hit Moosalok. And man, it ain't gonna dry up all that ice in the shade, probably on the north side and all that mess. It's still gonna be a mess. But some goodness is coming, so why not let it come? So, y'all made me take a tactical pause, what we call a pregnant pause at work. Reassess what I'm doing, and yeah, man, it's the right thing. I'll stay here tonight, do some miles tomorrow. Get close on Wednesday, and then attack it on Thursday morning. That will put me trying to go into Lincoln. I'll do the next 16 miles the next day, and then go into Lincoln on on Friday, I think. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But I appreciate y'all for probably wasn't y'all's intent, but me sitting there eating, calm my mind down a little bit, and I think making the right decision. So appreciate it, y'all. Hey y'all, listen to that bird. If you can hear it, tell me what it is. It doesn't even sound real, man. It's incredible. Nature is amazing. Good Lord. If anybody knows what that is, man, please tell me. That was too cool. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up day 89. Try to get my face in some light. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up day 89. Get my little book out. Here it is. Alright, I'll turn it around in just a second, let y'all see what we did today, which ain't much, man. We went 12 miles from Norwich. I was going to go farther, but like I said, man, the trail magic sitting here from Steve, Adriana, and Avon pulled me back to reality a little bit. And it's like, man, I'm not in that big of a rush to failure in the White Mountains. So I'll give it 2 full days to let the warmer weather do its magic, and then attack it on Thursday, and we're going. Kekin or something like that, I think. I'll have to go back and look, but he replied. He was one of the guys that came out today and gave me the challenge, New Hampshire challenge coin, so I'm glad you replied, buddy. It was really nice to meet y'all. And then Steve, Adriana, and Avon, I can't thank you enough. That's just so ridiculous. I shoved my face full, and I still have those pastries left for breakfast in the morning. So really it's good, because my next resupply now won't be into Lincoln probably till Friday, because I'm going to go ahead and do Moosalok and do the next 16 miles the next day, which will put me down at Franconia Notch. So yeah, now I'll have plenty of food to make it there. I may be cussing y'all when I'm going up Moosalok, because I'll have a little more food than I had planned. So if your ears are burning, just ignore it, because I'll get over it when I get to the top, right? Alright, man, been a great day. This view's amazing. That bird's amazing. And you know what? We'll look at the book in the morning, but we definitely turned a page today. A bunch of pages, really, because like the next 3 pages were information of places we've already been. So this book's getting thin, y'all. Thin. Look how thin that is. Anyway, feeling good today, man. Excited about moving north. Love the family. My wife got another package out today, man. Tireless. Her dedication's ridiculous, and I love you, babe. I owe you so much for this, making this journey possible, and keeping some of the headache off of me on resupplying. Alright, man. Y'all are an amazing group of people. Keep watching those commercials. From everything I read, if somebody knows different, tell me so, but you either got to watch 30 seconds or the whole commercial, whichever comes first. Some of those commercials are 3 minutes long. I give it 30 seconds and I click the hell off of it. But if you got the time, just watch the whole thing just in case. And we're racking up some dough, man, so I look forward to cutting St. Jude a check after Katahdin. And we'll see when, because I'll do a few videos when I get back home too, so yeah, we'll see when the cutoff date for that check is. I might wait till like August or September and still cut some videos throughout the summer, talking about other people's through hikes, and kind of having a forum of, I don't know, man, we'll figure it out, but man, the more money the better for them. And it's really free for us, it just takes a little bit of our time. Alright, y'all, deuces, hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully the mice will leave me alone tonight, and I'm becoming a shelter dweller, have y'all noticed? But I swear there's either a widowmaker or a puddle on all the flat places I want to put my tent, so I can live in a shelter. There's nobody here with me. Y'all know I like that. Deuces.